This video is brought to you by Anathema Comics, an ongoing online webcomic series about vampires and werewolves that you can read for free. You can support the comic at patreon.com/anathema. Links can be found at the description box down below. Hi and hello, it's a Bastard in here, and I want to talk to you about the future of gaming, which a lot of the gaming companies like Sony and Xbox is going to praise to be the cloud service. And we already know how well that cloud service works. It's not going to be the future unless the internet providers will learn how to break the laws of physics. I mean, it's been praised, and they've invested a lot of money on this thing that they think that it is going to be the future, where you can buy like a $100 computer and then the rest is handled by your internet provider. So basically you don't have to install anything on your computer except a software that is going to use another computer to play your games with. But here's the problem. We live under the laws of physics. And the fastest speed we know, and we have calculated that anything can achieve in this world is the speed of light, and that brings a lot of problems. Because people don't seem to understand that the speed of the internet, it's constant. Whenever you go into a streaming site, for an example, Ustream or Twitch TV, there is always that delay in there. There's always going to be, no matter how good internet you have, you can have the 100 megabyte or 1 gigabyte super internet that is downloading porn really fast, you're still going to experience that delay in your streaming, and it is not going to go away ever. So that is why what did that one Sony executive say, that PlayStation 5 might be anti-internet? It's complete crap. It's the worst idea ever, because there is going to be lag and delay. We just cannot get rid of that ever, unless someone finds a way to make internet provider from quantum particles. But that is a video for another day. I do have an idea how to kind of break the laws of physics, but even that is within the physics, and I'm not even sure if that works. Anyways, a lot of the people don't just seem to understand that. Let's say that we have 100 megabyte file, and you have 1 megabyte internet. Let's say it takes around, well, I don't know, 10 minutes to download the file. And you're like, okay, if I go upgrade my internet to 2 megabytes, it should take half a lot less, right? Well, yeah, it does. But hold on a second, if I go and get myself 10 megabyte internet, then it's going to take just 1 minute. True, it's going to take just 1 minute. Or, well, I'm not too accurate with the times in here and, the math in here, but you'll get the point. But what if I get a 50 megabyte internet? It is just going to take 2 seconds, right? Yeah, sure, it's just going to take 2 seconds to get your 100 megabyte file. But then you get the brilliant idea. I will get the 100 megabyte internet. That's the fastest shit there is. And I get it for a good deal too. So I will get my file in a second. Yeah, you will get your file in a second. And then you get the idea that, hey, now I know. I will go get myself 200 megabyte internet. It's still going to take a second to download that file. And you're like, what the hell is going on? It still takes a second to download that file. Even thought I have 200 megabyte internet. It should just take half a second. But I'll go get myself a 500 megabyte internet. Perhaps that will fix the problem. Nope. It's still going to take the second. And the reason why I am making this example is that the internet speed is always constant. the amount of data that is being moved around, that can get bigger and bigger and bigger and better. You can move like 1 gigabyte of data in 1 second, but it's still going to take 1 second. Only the amount of load that you carry at once, only that can get bigger. And that is why these streaming services, these game streaming services, cloud services and stuff like that, they are going to be shit. You are going to experience that lag in controls. You are going to experience that delay spiking in your visual screen. The data, information that is coming out from your computer, it has to go to the internet provider. From internet provider, it has to go to the server. And then that same data, it has to come back. So it's not going to work like that. Unless, as I already said, internet providers can find a way to break the laws of physics. They literally have to break the speed of light. Yeah, sure, you might be like, hey bastard, I'm playing my Nintendo Wii U with my little dev screen, which is wireless. Yeah, it works because that Wii U screen, it's right in next to your Wii U. That is why it works. But imagine if your Wii U was like 100 miles away in that direction. Inevitably, you are going to face some delay. It's a simple fact. So, I'm sorry Sony, I'm sorry Microsoft, I'm sorry fanboys who vow in the name of cloud gaming, who vow in the name of stream gaming, unless the service that you expect lives right in next to your house, it's not going to work. Your experience is going to be laggy, delayed, spiky, and uncomfortable. Yes, sure, it will work on RPG games or whatever. But if you have played any games, like, let's say action games, Call of Duty, you might, especially on the internet, you might notice something. You might notice something interesting when you look at the players. Sometimes you can, like, empty all of your bullets on one player, and he won't die. Or he will die a few seconds after you shut him down. That is because your internet, your gaming experience, it doesn't work in real time. I might have to censor that. Anyways, your gaming experience, it doesn't work in real time, so they have to resort into trickery. All the information that is going on between two computers and servers. If you shoot someone over the seas in a Call of Duty game, the game kinda has to predict where the player is. So there's that. So yeah, that's why your cloud gaming streaming service, whatever, it is never going to be a good option. We are still going to have consoles and more powerful computers around from this day to day, from beyond, until we actually can find a way to break the barriers of physics. Anyways, well, that concludes my rant about this topic. Rate, comment, favorite, dislike, subscribe, whatever, and see you next video.